Guys, sorry I can't be with you today. So I added this little video to start a review on how to add fractions. So if you remember, you can't add fractions that have different denominators. Think about that as you're adding things that are not the same. So like a fourth is a fourth of a circle, a sixth would be a sixth of a circle. If you added them together, it just doesn't make sense. So you have to find a common denominator. So if I look here, the 4 and the 6 are not common, so I have to convert them. The easiest way to do that is to go over here and find multiples, because you want to find the least common multiple. So starting with 4, the multiples are 4, 8, 12, and 16. So 6, common multiples are 6, 12, and I can stop right there because the 12 is in common between the 4 and the 6. So I know my least common multiple, or my common denominator, is 12. So I need to convert 1/4 and 1/6 to twelfths. So we need to, I'm trying to see if I can change the color of my drawing pen. Here we go. So I want to convert fourths to twelfths. In order to do that, what do I need to multiply 4 by to get to 12? I need to multiply it by a 3. So I multiply it by a 3. If I multiply the denominator, I have to multiply the numerator. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go into why that drives me nuts, but it does. So that would be 3, because 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times 4 is 12. So 3 twelfths. Now I have to convert 1/6 to twelfths. Well, we know that in order to get to 12 from 6, we multiply it by 2. And we also have to multiply the 1 by 2 also. So I get 2 twelfths. Well, now that I have a common denominator, I can add them. 2 and 3 is 5. And 12 and 12, they're twelfths. You don't add the 12s together to get 24. You had 3 12 pieces, and you have two 12 pieces, and you add them together and you still get twelfths. The denominator doesn't change because you're adding pieces. So let's look at, and you guys can go and do the next 3 on your own after I'm done with the video, or you can pause this and go do those 3 and then come back and look at mixed numbers. So 1 1/2 plus 2 1/3 are mixed numbers. And I can convert them to improper fractions, add them, and then change them back to mixed numbers, but that's a pain. So let's see an easier way to do this. So I have to convert to find a common denominator between the 2 and the 3. So I come over here and find multiples. So 2, 4, 6 are multiples of 2. 3's multiples are 3, 6, and I can stop right there because 6 isn't common. So I'm going to convert 1/2 to sixths. So in order to get to 6, I have to multiply 2 by 3 and 1 by 3, because remember, if you multiply the numerator, you have to multiply the denominator. So that's 1 3/6 plus, and now let's convert the 2 1/3 to sixths. So I have to multiply 3 by 2, and I have to multiply the 1 by 2. So I get 2 2/6. And now I can add them. So I'm going to add the whole numbers first. So this equals 3 and 5/6. And then I added the pieces parts, or the fractional part. All right, you guys can go do the rest of this on your own. Thanks. I'll see you on Thursday.